Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Bobby J here. Who wants to talk about Ephesians? Let's get after it. All right. So, 30 years after Jesus died, Paul writes this letter to the church in the city of Ephesus. And right off the bat, he's like, "What's up? I'm Paul. Praise Jesus." And then he goes to work talking about all the things that God's done for them. Like, he chose them, he adopted them, he gave them redemption, he forgave their sins, yada, yada, yada. All the big words, basically. Then he tells me he's been praying for them. Like, God, give them wisdom, help them to know you better, help them to know that there's this power living inside them. Oh, which, by the way, happens to be the very same power that God used when he literally raised Jesus back from the dead, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Then in chapter 2, he gets all theological and he goes to work talking about how we used to be dead inside, but now because of Jesus, we're alive just like he's alive. And that's not an offer just for the Jews. That's for literally everyone. So now, if you're a Jew or a Gentile, this guy, we don't have to be complaining about our differences because we're on the same team. All right, so then in chapter 3, he's like, yo, us being on the same team's weird, right? It's like a totally new concept because God used to only work through Israel, but now through Jesus, literally everyone is invited to be a part of this mystery called the church. And Paul's like, yo, this church is what I'm all about. I'm giving my life for this junk, right? Then he prays for them again, and he's like, you guys who didn't grow up Jewish, you gotta understand how much God loves you, right? His love is like four-dimensional. It's like wide and long and deep and east and west and all that jazz. You guys gotta get that in your heads. So chapter 4, he starts to hammer home how we gotta work together because Jesus gave us all these different personalities and people to work together to show the world what Jesus is like. That means we gotta look different now. We're not a bunch of jacklegs going around doing whatever we wanna do. We look different, all right? So stop lying. Stop blowing your tops all the time. Stop with the dirty talk. You gotta start working hard. You gotta start being kind to each other. All that jazz. Then in chapter 5, he keeps rolling with the practical stuff. He's like, yo, you guys stop being a bunch of pervs, because that's who you were, but that's not who you are, all right? You gotta stop walking around blind because the lights have been turned on in your life, right? Jesus rose you back from the dead, bro. You better be thankful for that. So make the most of this new life, right? Husbands, wives, stop trying to figure out who's first and just serve each other. It's easy. Then the last chapter, chapter 6, he keeps going. He's like, kids, you gotta obey your parents. Dads, quit making your kids hate you so much. Then he ends the whole book by saying, yo guys, you gotta understand, this is war, right? We gotta suit up like full armor style because we're fighting the devil here, no joke. All right, so I'm gonna pray for you, you pray for me. We'll go out there, we'll kick this guy's teeth in. Oh, then he's like, tell Tychicus I said what's up. Then he's like, I'll see you when I see ya. Deuces. And that's basically Ephesians.